South Korea has built a modern aerospace industry capable of producing civil aircraft, military helicopters, and advanced unmanned aerial vehicles. These aircraft demonstrate the country's rapid technological progress and its growing role in the global aviation market. So let's begin. Training aircraft. The KTX-1 Yeo-myung was South Korea's first indigenous trainer aircraft program and served as the foundation for future aviation projects. It was developed during the late 1980s and early 1990s to establish domestic aircraft design capabilities. The aircraft featured a turboprop engine and a conventional low-wing layout. Its successful testing proved that South Korea could independently develop military aircraft. Lessons learned from the KTX-1 directly led to the production of the KT. The KT-1 Woongbi is a basic turboprop trainer designed for pilot instruction in the Republic of Korea Air Force. It entered service in the early 2000s and became the country's first mass-produced aircraft. The aircraft provides excellent handling characteristics for beginner military pilots. It can also be equipped for light attack and armed reconnaissance missions. The KT-1 has been exported to several countries, demonstrating South Korea's growing aerospace industry. The KT-1T is an upgraded export version of the KT-1 developed specifically for international customers. It incorporates modern avionics and mission systems tailored to user requirements. The aircraft maintains the reliable performance and training capabilities of the original design. It has been used to train military pilots in countries such as Turkey and Indonesia. The KT-1T helped strengthen South Korea's position in the global trainer aircraft market. The KA-1 Woongbi is a light attack and forward air control variant of the KT-1 trainer. It was developed to provide close air support and armed reconnaissance capabilities. The aircraft can carry rockets, machine gun pods, and guided weapons. Its low operating cost makes it effective for counterinsurgency and border patrol missions. The KA-1 remains an important support aircraft within the Republic of Korea Air Force. The KT-100 is a South Korean primary trainer aircraft designed for flight schools and military pilot preparation. It is based on the Korean adaptation of the KC-100 airframe. The aircraft offers modern avionics and efficient operating costs. It serves as an introductory platform before pilots transition to more advanced trainers. The KT-100 contributes to the development of domestic pilot training programs. The T-5 Brave Eagle is a proposed next-generation basic trainer intended to replace older training platforms. It is designed to bridge the gap between elementary and advanced pilot training. The aircraft incorporates modern cockpit technology and improved flight performance. Its development reflects South Korea's ambition to modernize pilot education. The program aims to support future military aviation requirements. Next, jet trainers and light combat aircraft. The T-50 Golden Eagle is a supersonic advanced jet trainer developed by Korea Aerospace Industries and Lockheed Martin. It became the first indigenous Korean aircraft capable of exceeding the speed of sound. The aircraft is used to prepare pilots for modern fighter jets, such as the F-16 and F-35. Its advanced avionics and fly-by-wire controls closely resemble those of frontline combat aircraft. The T-50 has achieved export success and is one of the world's most advanced trainer aircraft. The TA-50 Golden Eagle is a lead-in fighter trainer and light attack version of the T-50. It features radar systems and weapons integration for combat training missions. The aircraft allows pilots to practice air-to-air and air-to-ground operations before transitioning to frontline fighters. It can carry guided bombs, missiles, and targeting systems. The TA-50 serves as an effective bridge between training and combat aviation. The FA-50 Fighting Eagle is a light combat aircraft derived from the T-50 family. It combines advanced training capabilities with genuine multi-role combat performance. The aircraft can conduct air defense, precision strike, and close air support missions. Modern upgrades have expanded its radar, weapons, and operational capabilities. The FA-50 has gained international recognition as a cost-effective fighter for many air forces. The F-50 is a planned enhanced combat version of the FA-50 designed to provide greater multi-role capabilities. It is expected to feature improved radar systems and increased weapons capacity. The aircraft aims to fill the gap between light fighters and more expensive advanced combat aircraft. Future versions may include enhanced electronic warfare and networking systems. The F-50 represents the next stage in the evolution of South Korea's light fighter family. The A-50 Golden Eagle was an early proposed attack variant of the T-50 family. It was intended to provide dedicated strike capabilities while retaining the trainer platform's flexibility. The project explored integrating advanced weapons and combat systems. Although the concept evolved into later variants, it played an important role in the development process. Many of its ideas were eventually incorporated into the TA-50 and FA-50 programs. Next, fighter aircraft. The KI-KF-21 Boramae is South Korea's first domestically developed advanced fighter aircraft. Designed as a 4.5-generation multi-role fighter, it combines high performance with modern stealth features. The aircraft is equipped with advanced avionics, an AESA radar, and sophisticated mission systems. Its development marks a major milestone in South Korea's aerospace and defense industries. The KF-21 is expected to become the backbone of the Republic of Korea Air Force for decades to come. Next, civil aircraft. The KC-100 Naraon is South Korea's first domestically developed civil aircraft. It was designed as a 4-seat utility aircraft for training, business, and private aviation. The aircraft features a modern composite airframe and advanced avionics. Its development helped South Korea gain valuable experience in civilian aircraft production. The KC-100 serves as the foundation for several future Korean civil aviation projects. The KLA-100 is an improved version of the KC-100 developed for flight training and commercial use. It features upgraded systems and a more powerful engine configuration. The aircraft is intended to support pilot training programs and private aviation markets. Its modern cockpit provides pilots with advanced navigation and flight management capabilities. The KLA-100 demonstrates South Korea's continued commitment to expanding its civil aviation industry. Next, helicopters. The KUH-1 Surion is a medium utility helicopter developed for the Republic of Korea Armed Forces. It was created to replace aging helicopter fleets and improve domestic aerospace capabilities. The helicopter can transport troops, cargo, and equipment in various operational environments. Advanced avionics and modern rotor technology provide excellent reliability and performance. The Surion has become one of the most important rotary wing aircraft in South Korean military service. The MUH-1 Marineon is a navalized amphibious assault variant of the Surion helicopter. It was specifically designed to support the Republic of Korea Marine Corps. The helicopter can conduct troop transport, amphibious operations, and maritime missions. Its modifications allow it to operate effectively from ships and coastal environments. The Marineon significantly enhances South Korea's amphibious warfare capabilities. The KUH-1 Medeon is a medical evacuation version of the Surion helicopter. It is equipped with advanced medical equipment and facilities for transporting injured personnel. The helicopter allows medical teams to provide treatment during flight. Its rapid response capability improves survival rates in emergency situations. The Medeon plays a vital role in military and disaster relief operations. The KUH-1E is an export-oriented version of the Surion, designed for international customers. It incorporates various modifications to meet foreign operational requirements. The helicopter offers versatility for military transport, search and rescue, and utility missions. Its modern systems make it competitive in the global helicopter market. The KUH-1E represents South Korea's efforts to expand aerospace exports worldwide. The LH-1 Miron is a light-armed helicopter developed for reconnaissance and attack missions. It is based on modern helicopter technology and incorporates advanced weapon systems. The aircraft can carry guided missiles, rockets, and machine guns. Its agility and sophisticated sensors allow it to perform effectively on the modern battlefield. The Miron is expected to become a key component of South Korea's future aviation forces. The light civil helicopter was developed to serve commercial and civilian operators. It is designed for passenger transport, emergency medical services, and utility missions. The helicopter features a modern cockpit and efficient operating characteristics. Its development supports the growth of South Korea's domestic helicopter industry. The LCH also serves as the basis for several military rotorcraft programs. Next, the RQ-101 Songgolmae is a tactical reconnaissance drone developed for battlefield surveillance missions. It provides real-time intelligence and reconnaissance support to ground forces. The UAV can operate for extended periods while transmitting valuable information to command centers. Its reliability has made it one of South Korea's most important military drones. The Songgolmae significantly improved the nation's indigenous UAV capabilities. The Night Intruder 300 is a tactical unmanned aircraft designed for reconnaissance and surveillance missions. It was developed to provide military units with improved situational awareness. The UAV can operate during both daytime and nighttime conditions. Its compact size and efficient design make it suitable for a wide range of missions. The Night Intruder helped advance South Korea's early drone technology. The KUS-7 is a tactical UAV developed for intelligence, surveillance, and reconnaissance operations. It provides real-time battlefield information to military commanders. The aircraft features modern sensors and communication systems. Its flexible design allows it to operate in various operational environments. The KUS-7 contributes to South Korea's expanding unmanned warfare capabilities. The KUS-9 is a medium-altitude unmanned aircraft designed for long-endurance missions. It can perform reconnaissance, surveillance, and border monitoring tasks. The UAV incorporates advanced sensors for detecting and tracking targets. Its endurance allows it to remain airborne for extended periods. The KUS-9 enhances South Korea's ability to monitor large operational areas. The KUS-FS is a high-altitude, long-endurance, unmanned aerial vehicle. It was developed to provide strategic reconnaissance and intelligence gathering capabilities. The aircraft can remain airborne for long durations while carrying advanced sensor packages. Its role is comparable to other modern male-class UAVs. The KUS-FS represents a major step forward in South Korea's drone technology. The KUS-FX is a future stealth unmanned combat aerial vehicle currently under development. It is intended to operate alongside manned fighter aircraft, such as the KF-21. The UAV is expected to carry weapons and advanced electronic warfare systems. Its stealth features will improve survivability in contested airspace. The KUS-FX reflects South Korea's vision for next-generation air combat. The medium-altitude unmanned aerial vehicle program aims to provide long-range surveillance capabilities. It is designed to conduct reconnaissance missions over large operational areas. The UAV can carry advanced sensors and intelligence-gathering equipment. Long endurance allows it to support military operations for extended periods. The MUAV strengthens South Korea's strategic intelligence capabilities. The LOWUS program focuses on developing a low-observable stealth combat drone. It is intended to reduce radar detection while performing advanced missions. The UAV incorporates technologies that support future autonomous operations. Its development contributes to South Korea's growing expertise in stealth aviation. LOWUS serves as an important technology demonstrator for future unmanned systems. The TR-60 Tiltrotor is an advanced Tiltrotor unmanned aerial vehicle capable of vertical takeoff and landing. It combines helicopter-like flexibility with the speed and range of fixed-wing aircraft. The UAV is designed for reconnaissance, logistics, and military support missions. Its unique Tiltrotor configuration enables operations from confined areas. The TR-60 showcases South Korea's innovation in next-generation unmanned aviation technology. From the KC-100 Naraon to the future KUS-FX stealth drone, South Korea continues to expand its aviation capabilities across every category of flight. With ongoing innovation in helicopters, civilian aircraft, and UAVs, the nation is shaping the future of aerospace technology.